Alright, as y'all know, I always got a backstory to my poems. This one today, actually, I was stuck last semester. I was actually talking to C-Rod, if y'all know Chris Rogers, she's right there.
Oh, C-Rod.
And I couldn't finish this poem for some reason. And instead of studying for finals during finals week, I stayed in the spit with C-Rod trying to figure out why I couldn't finish the poem. And I came to the conclusion that I couldn't finish the poem because the rest of the poem wasn't written, and I don't mean on paper. And what I realized is this poem is about 2009, and it was still 2009. So that's why I couldn't finish the poem. But now it's 2010 and it's finished. So it's not as flashy as you used to, but here we go. I haven't named it, so I'm just, I guess, in the spirit of the event, I guess I'll name it the Resolution. You see, I feel like I'm staring at the devil. I mean, the root of all evil, pleading. I know I was wrong, but I don't have a reason. I mean, you see them? They don't understand my creed, and that makes it so hard when I try to please them. And even though they bring me down, I feel like I need them. So I place my own agenda on hold, and my dreams, I freeze them, in the hopes that one day I will be able to come back and retrieve them. So now I'm sitting staring at the devil through the mirror pleading. Now I know I paid for my tickets, but I bought them for the season. And this was one game I consciously decided not to be in. So please, please just let me go. But he will not respond. I hear no answer, so I continue with my strife. I hear nobody's perfect, and I know I wasn't right, but I refuse to let this one decision ruin the rest of my life. Because one thing I can admit, I've never done the same dumb shit twice, which means I learned my lessons. So now I'm contesting the decision that you will make, because the future of my life is at stake. And I refuse to live the rest of my life in this state of regretting. Because yeah, I messed up, but I'm done with the stressing. So I stand up, look the devil in his eyes, and say, peace, now I'm dipping. This negativity just ain't for me. Then I look in the mirror, and he looks back deep into the pupils of my eyes and says, ha! You can leave if you want, because you'll be back one day. Trust me, you're gonna fail, and you'll be back like me. Just remember, when things go wrong and you hit your low, I'm gonna be there to witness when your pride hits the floor. And yeah, I'll be there when the whole world turns their back and your heart turns cold. And I'll be there to claim what's mine, that's your soul. Because that's what you're going to put up as collateral, you know. When there's no one to run to except my hand to hold. When you're left ass naked, cold and exposed, with nothing to cling on to except the nails split in your fingertips and your toes. Yeah, I'm going to be there when you fall into the darkness and you erode, until the only thing left is a slave and you do exactly what you're told.
Rewind.
Yeah, I'm going to be there when you fall into the darkness and you erode, until the only thing left is a slave and you do exactly what you're told. And as I continue to stare this face, I see traces of who? Me. Yes. No. I mean, is this the descension of my soul? Time moved so fast that I couldn't keep track as it strode. And damn, it didn't leave any mercy as it took its toll. I mean, I feel so young, but I look so old. And maybe this is the reflection of my future being told. If I continue down this path of negativity and this self-destructive road, but if my future has been told, then that means I lost control. Hold up. This must just be another tool of the devil, trying to bring me down so my world can get leveled. But not today. You see, I'm going to shatter this mirror, creating this false reflection. And it'll take more than that for me to be puzzled. Because you see, I was born in the struggle. I lived through the hustle. And it takes more than a mind game for me to be troubled. So as the mirror crashes, I feel that I should be released from this evil. And as I begin to repolish my spirit, I noticed that the mirror is shattered, but my reflection still exists. And now my perception still hits. And this pressure it emits constructs bonds in my direction it constricts. Then I fall to my knees and the rest of my life is placed in front of me, written as a script. Then I hear the voice of the devil saying, "Ha! Man, I knew you wasn't shit." But at that moment I heard another voice, and it's so potent, saying, "Man, get up. How can a man so strong just decide to give up? You haven't fallen yet. That was the evil inside of you showing you his thoughts that you were disclosed in. Those bonds are imaginary, made from your own emotion. Now use the power you used to create them and dispose him." Then I back up. I pull my confidence back up and I look myself in the face and say, "No. I refuse to take the path that you paved with your soul." And as I neutralize the evil inside me, though no one's beside me, I feel like the world's behind me. And ironically, so is my past. But that's where it's supposed to be. But in the present, I made it last. As I held on to my mistakes, my flaws, my corruption, so tight that it took this mirror to reveal how it was obstructing my future. And I let it dictate events that never even occurred until I started to see my own life as a blur. As I held my eyes shut, tight with both hands, but not anymore. Because though evil has influenced me, now I see the truth fluently. And as strong as I started, still here I am. And even though my journey was hard and is far from over, still proudly I stand. You see, this is the story depicting the beginning of my road to becoming a man.